Hey YouTube family, I'm here to change topics tonight and discuss Gerd. As lovely as it sounds, it's just as fun, being very sarcastic, to have it. So last January, my husband actually was hospitalized for a minor concussion, and when I was in the hospital visiting him, I happened to notice I had this little phlegm cough. And the nurse came in and he's like, "Is that Rodney with the cough?" And I was like, "No." And he's like, "It's kind of persistent." But like I didn't feel sick at all. And mind you, this entire time I didn't have heartburn. Slowly got worse. And I don't smoke like weed or anything or, any drugs or anything like that. I do vape. Since that time, I've cut my vaping down almost to nothing and many times worn a nicotine patch and still had this cough. And the height of awful was in the summer. They discovered I had many visits, and each doctor, each time, some of them were awful to me. One doctor said, when I was going to get my endoscopy scope, coughs come from lungs. We're not going to find anything. They ended up finding my esophagus was in terrible shape and my gallbladder needed to come out. So I never went for my follow up with that doctor. Advocate for yourself. It basically took me figuring it out, but because I wasn't complaining of constant heartburn, they basically didn't want to acknowledge that it was GERD. It's GERD 100%, and I have a hiatal hernia at the bottom of my esophagus. You can still have this and this chronic cough without the hiatal hernia. I just happen to have that as well, but that can be very indicative of a chronic cough as well. Advocate for yourself because I had to push back with the doctors. It doesn't matter how much education you have, you know your own body. That being said, I take something called protonics for my esophagus, and I take something to help with the acid until I get surgery, and still have like a little throughout the day. But just wanted to tell you, advocate for yourself, and you know your own body. Have a great night, y'all.